Hello and welcome back to the Astronauts to Zippers video series. This is Level 2, Lesson 6. Your teacher will guide you through the lesson. Feel free to pause or repeat sections of the video whenever you need to. And remember, we are proud of you for working hard and learning to read, write, and spell.
First things first. Unless you are certain that you know all of the letter names and sounds, sing along with the basic ABC lesson before beginning this lesson. We're going to start today's lesson by opening our workbooks to page 16. Remember that when we decode a word, you say the sounds of the letters and then blend the sounds together to say the word. Next to the star in that first box there, look at the word. Say the sound of the letter S. Then say the sound of the letter A and blend the two sounds to say sa. Now say the sound of the letter D and add this sound to say sad. Now think of a sentence using the word sad. Now look at the next word in box 1 and say S for the S. Then say A for the A. Blend these to say sa. Next, say N for the N and add this to say san. Say D for the D and say sand. The word sand has two meanings. You might say, I like to play in the sand, or you might say, my dad will sand the board to make it smooth. Now I want you to decode or sound out all of the words in the boxes, and then use each one in a sentence.
Please pause the video here as long as you need to, so you can complete the task.
Now I will read the words and use each one in a sentence so that you may correct your work. Sad. We were sad when they left. Sand. We played ball in the sand at the beach. Sal. Sal is my friend. Sam. Sam is my brother. Sid. Did you know Sid? Sis. Do you ever call your sister sis? Slam. Do not slam the door. Slid. He slid on the snow. Miss. We will miss you when you move. Moving on to the next part. Next to the dog, read the first two words that you know. The third word is called a compound word, which means that it is simply made by putting two words together. In this case, the word into is made of the word in and to. Use this word in a sentence and say it to yourself. Next to the turtle, there are some more words that you already know, and someone has added an S at the end of the words. When you add an S to the end of a word, it makes the word mean more than one. Like, I hurt my hand means one hand, but I will wash my hands means more than one hand. When an S is at the end of the word, it may sound a little different from the S sound. It can also sound like a bee buzzing, like Z. Listen to the end of the word hands. Did you hear the Z? The irregular words for this lesson are next to the mitten. The first word is have. I have a book. Have. Close your eyes and try to remember that whole word, have. See it in your head what it looks like. The next word is the. It can also be pronounced the. Often depend on where we live and who we talk to, they will pronounce it one way or the other. Some examples are, I will get the snacks for us. Or we might say, did he catch the ball? Try to remember this word as you will read it many, many times. What do you see in the drawings? Correct. These are socks. What is the beginning sound of the word sock? Right. The word sock begins with the sound S. This is a fun test of your ability to listen and follow directions. Do not begin until I've told you all 3 things to do, okay? First, color 3 socks blue, then color 4 socks red, and last, color 5 socks yellow. You may begin. Just pause the video until you finish. Now you can use this page to check and correct your work. Just pause the video until you finish. Excellent job. Now we're back in our workbooks on page 17 this time. On this page, you are to practice writing these new words. Remember to think about the sounds of the letters as you write each word.
Please pause the video here as long as you need to, so you can complete the task.
Excellent. Now we're on to page 18. On this page, you are to practice writing some more new words. Think about the sounds of the letters as you write each word. The last 3 words at the bottom of the page are irregular words. As you write these, try to remember what the whole word looks like rather than thinking about each sound.
Please pause the video here as long as you need to, so you can complete the task.
Excellent job writing. Now we get to move on to my favorite activity, which, as you well know, is reading. Take a look at the drawing and read the title of this book. What kind of animal is a clam? What might happen to the clam in this book? As you read, remember to tap pause on your screen or use the space bar to pause the story so that I don't have to guess how long it's going to take you to read each page. What is the clam doing? Let's read the page and see. Why do you think that the clam would hide? Can you see the clam now? Read the page. Do you think the clam is still trying to hide? Do you remember Sam the squirrel? Let's read the page about Sam. What do you think Sam will do with the clams? This looks like Sis, the raccoon. Let's read and see what Sis and Sam will do. Read the page. Some people like to eat clams. Do you think that Sam and Sis are going to eat the clams? What does Sis have? Read the page. Do you think that Sis is going to put the clams in the can? Let's find out. What is Sis doing? Read the page. Let's go to the next page and see what happens to the clams. Now it looks like the clams are going into the can. Read the page. Maybe Sis and Sam are going to save the clams and eat them later. Did you like this book about the clams? Open your workbook to page 19. Read the title of this exercise. That is the same as the title of the book you just read. I think this exercise is to see what you remember about the book. Read the words in the box and then read the sentence under number 1. Did you notice that the word clam in the box is marked out and written in the first sentence? You are to read each sentence and fill in the blank with a word from the box that makes the sentence tell about something that was just in the book. Pause the video until you finish your work. What do you see in the drawings? Correct. These are snakes. What is the beginning sound of the word snake? Right again. The word snake begins with the sound S. This is another fun test of your ability to listen and follow directions. Do not begin until I have told you all 3 things to do, okay? 1. Color the snake inside the box orange. 2. Color the snake outside the box green. And 3. Color the snake on top of the box black. You may begin. Pause the video until you finish. And now you can use this page to check and correct your work. Great job! You've reached the end of the lesson.
Congratulations! You've completed Lesson 6 of Level 2. You may review it as many times as you wish, and when you're ready to continue to the next lesson, select video number 31.